Simpson have been heating up with 14 of his 19 points in this second half. Napoca's hit 3 threes tonight, passes back to Cowan Jr. Cowan Jr. more of a facilitator than a scorer, passing on the responsibility to his teammates and getting appreciation from his fans. He continues to share the sugar. Andrews has 11 points. Cowan Jr. 9 assists, but Salin finally fires from long range. Missed his first 2 3-point attempts tonight. Only his second score of the evening. 4 is the gap. Cowan Jr. says, catch me if you can. The defense chasing shadows. Andrews touch tight in the corner off the side of the backboard, and here comes Simpson. They look to make it a one-possession game again. 5 assists for Simpson now, and that a pretty pass. As he attempted to get his 6th. Underarm fine from Simpson to the cutting Guzman. Guzman's first trip to the line tonight. Cluj-Napoca at least getting there now. Took until the second half for them to hit a free throw. Guzman struggled a bit with his shot this evening. 3 of 6 from 2, but 1 of 5 from 3. He's now at 10 points for the game. It's become Cluj-Napoca's 3rd player into double figures, behind the 12 of Stevens and 19 of Simpson. Six minutes to play. These two teams with an identical regular season record, identical home records, identical road records. And now only 2 points between them. Here in the 4th of this single game elimination contest. And a chance for Cluj-Napoca to tie or maybe even take the lead from 13 down. Simpson in the driver's seat, turnaround triple, and a foul on it. As Andrews tries to get to Salin, who's just hit his first 3 of the game and is now fouled on a 3-point attempt. So Sasu Salin, the sharpshooter, laying dormant for most of this matchup and now threatening to erupt in the 4th period, as Cluj-Napoca have the chance, when we return off the back of this timeout, to take the lead from 13 down.
Andrew, the 5, and Andrew are here, and you are here. It's the second fucking time in a row. Move your fucking ass, because we started the play with 14 seconds on the wrong side. Make sense? And then you know that if we move the ball quick, we have the chance to arrive with short roll. Okay, and short roll is baseline cut and shift. We can even have a shorter play, but we need to be sharper on the technique we set and use the screen, because they are destroying everything and we are just shooting at the buzzer, because we don't get advantages. Do you understand what I mean? So prepare, first option reject, set the screen, if they edge, quick deliver, and we target the corner. Restart to shut the ball and get the big game. Okay, guys, let's go. Watch out, dagger 5.
Let's go, guys.
It's getting nervier and nervier, tenser and tenser, and tougher for Wolves Vilnius. Cluj-Napoca threatening to flip the script, do the same thing to Wolves that happened to them last season in their first playoff game when they lost with home court advantage. Remember, Cluj-Napoca won both period 2 and period 3. They're winning period 4. And now, for the first time, they have a chance to complete their comeback from 13 down. That was the margin at the end of the 33-20 first quarter. Sasu Salin Veteran of 4 EuroLeague campaigns and now 6 seasons in this competition. This one, though, is first playing in either tournament in 5 years. But an elite shooter at this level. And he knocks down all 3 free throws to add to a 3-pointer not too long ago. 6 points in the period for Salin after just 2 points in the game before that. Their sharpshooter has showed up for the final stretch. Cluj-Napoca ahead from 13 down. Deep 3 off front iron. Rebound Salin now as well. The Wolves offense struggling. And they have been since an on-fire first period. Salin, he'll go at it again. Tight defense this time from Brooks. Simpson launches it up, wanted a foul. He had to heave it at the end of the shot clock. It's really good defense from Wolves Vilnius. First on Salin and then on Simpson. It is so far a 13-5 fourth quarter. They won the third by 2 and the second by 4, Cluj-Napoca. Scraped away by fingernails around the rim. But the basket counts on a goaltend. He did not get there on time. Man, this is tight now. Midway point to the fourth quarter. Every play crucial. Every decision matters.
The ball touched the backboard?
Yes.
Now, if the ball touches the backboard here, before the defender gets to it, it's a goaltend. The basket should count.
Okay, stop there.
As long as the ball's on its way up, and it hasn't hit the window yet, it would be a clean block. That clearly hits the backboard.
Chance to enter the basket.
Can you left, but frame by frame? Forward? No, back. No, Go in this direction. Go to the basket. Go to the rim. And you play on the ball. After the ball touch the backboard.
Continue.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So basket. You confirm.
So Wolves Vilnius led by 13. Cluj-Napoca turned it around to lead. Wolves back ahead now. It'll be blow by blow for the final 5 minutes of the season for one of these two clubs. The other will go to Valencia for the quarter-final next week. Wolves still have a considerable advantage in terms of shooting the ball tonight. But Cluj-Napoca protecting it superbly and doing a better job in rebounding it. They bridge that gap, and right on cue comes their 12th offensive rebound of the game. They Sean Stevens with the tip for the 2 and the lead again for Cluj-Napoca. A 12-7 advantage in offensive rebounds in their favor. Taylor Shaw, they've also only committed 6 turnovers, 5 fewer than Wolves. So they're winning the game here despite having considerably lower field goal percentages inside and out. A turnover, though, speaking of right on cue, only their 7th turnover of the game. Just when we're talking about the importance of the possession count, Sean Stevens sticks out his backside and commits the offensive foul. This is 3rd personal, the team's 2nd. It's the first quarter in which they haven't had team foul trouble. Cowan Jr. A 9-9 night for him so far. Tipped out of bounds, 2 on the shot clock. points, 9 assists for Cowan Jr., 19.7 assists for Xavier Simpson. Cluj-Napoca by 1. Wolves have the ball, only 2 to shoot though.
Guarding you instead of Simpson. And then we need the 5-man to get the triangle. Okay, guys. Hey, pay attention. Anthony, you got the ball. Okay. Yeah. G here. Okay. Drew. Screening. And the other side. Okay. Jeff. You screen for Trishan, and you dive. I wanna screen, look for Garrison. If they switch, come back here. Okay, let's go.
You know, we say at post-season time, you can throw the numbers out the window, and this highlights that point. Through the course of the season, Cluj-Napoca, the better team on offense, the better team shooting the ball, commit the second most turnovers of all teams in the league. Ball protection was supposed to be Wolves' advantage tonight. It's been the complete other way around in all of those regards. That's going to be a shot clock violation on Wolves for their 12th turnover. They called the foul, in fact, on Stevens, and if they have, that's his 4th. Deshaun Stevens, the top scorer, or rather the top rebounder and the second top scorer for Cluj-Napoca. 14 points, 7 of 9 from the field, 9 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, a steal and a block. Level with Xavier Simpson as their best player by PIR, now dangling by a disciplinary thread on 4 fouls. Andrew Andrews at the line. Well, he's 2 of 2 now. And remains perfect. Until the last one. Wolves by just 1. In a game where 1 free throw miss could very plausibly change the course of a season. Forget the road to greatness. How about the flight path to greatness from Deshaun Stevens? Flying on 4 fouls for another fantastic finish. 16 points, 9 rebounds for him now. Cluj-Napoca the lead, and they get it right back through Jeffrey Taylor. A sequence of lead changes down the final stretch, looking for one more hard-nosed bucket. Carol Guzman. They're trading quick blows now. Both teams finding their second wind, pouring everything they have into this finish. Blow by blow, jab by jab, back and forth. Who's going to remain standing in this BKT EuroCup season after 3 more minutes? Cluj-Napoca the first to end that sequence by getting a defensive stop. 19 and 8 now for Simpson. Here he goes again. Pass 2, attacks the 3rd, and finishes, doing some window shopping as he shows his muscle in the land of the Giants, the 183 guard. Cluj-Napoca by 3. Simpson, the difference, now has 21. Cowan Jr. He'll take the 3. He's been all about his facilitating tonight. Misses on the outside. He's 1 of 6 from 3-point range. He's got 11 assists. but only 9 points. Simpson's been doing it all. Here he goes again. 16 of his 21 now in the second half. He is their closer, their stone-cold killer. Xavier Simpson getting Cluj-Napoca within touching distance of history. They've got one hand on their first ever playoff win in the BKT EuroCup. 23 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, just 1 turnover for Xavier.
We need sharp passing line. If on that roll is bumping, Drew is open here. We need to share the fucking ball. We not like this. Okay. Oh. We have Anthony, Drew, Trishan, Jeff, Arstow, okay? Ghost, don't risk moving screen. Shake pick and roll. If they flatten, we can enter baseline, cut the shift. If they heads, okay? Heads, fish on short passing line, look at the corner, and we create touch of that. And then we need the fucking stuff in defense. Let's go.
The Wolves Vilnius offense that started this historic night on fire with 33 first quarter points and a 13-point lead has now become deflated. As too has this Lithuanian crowd. Cluj-Napoca are close, up by 5, final 2 minutes. A place in the quarterfinals hangs in the balance. Composure in the corner and the ball in the bucket from the former EuroLeague champion Jeffrey Taylor. .90 to play, to the gap. The pass inside, the mid-air strip, but a foul. Stevens continues to play on 4 fouls. 1 rebound off the double-double. Found superbly by Simpson. He's only been to the line for 1 free throw and missed it tonight. And he banks that one in. The Sean Stevens, only a 52% free throw shooter this season. Which way is the scale going to tip? He misses. So he's 1 of 3 tonight. And that's so significant because it remains a 1-possession game. Andrews. We're going to get down the left, nearly turned it over. Taylor helps him out, got to the ball first. Shot clock down to the final 5 here. Cowan Jr. touch tight, triple is good for the tie. And Anthony Cowan Jr. steps up as a scorer tonight when his team and the city of Vilnius need him the most. 81-81 with around 1 minute to play. Cowan Jr. just 1 of 6 on the outside before that one.
Goal 2, you go set the screen, they will go under, and you flash here, and you drive. You got it? You are 5. So you hold 2, Sasu is here, set the ball screen, and now he clear out, you drive, you roll.
Don't face me, act like you're screening down. Act like you're screening down, Nick.
Hey, watch out press break. Watch out press break. Okay? If somehow they play zone, play fist line. Here we go, come on.
The shooting slump on the outside for Anthony Cowan Jr. had lasted a while. fact, he was only 3 of 16 on the outside the last 3 games of the regular season. We're seeing Jeffrey Taylor's 3 first. That's got him to 10 points. But after that, Cowan Jr., who was, before that one, only 4 of 22 over this game and the 3 previous games, and he hits the tie with just over 60 seconds to play. Can Cluj-Napoca get ahead? Simpson down the left, takes it strong, ends up in a heap. Taylor, they'll slow it down here and give it to their playmaker. Cowan Jr., was it going to be ripped away from him as he takes a whack down on the deck, holding his right cheekbone? Well, Vilnius are the Wolves, but Cluj-Napoca in a pack attacking. And Sasu Salin, the 33-year-old who got down. As did Xavier Simpson. What's the call? Jump ball. It's going to be Salin against Cowan Jr. You've got to get to the tip, and then you've got to get the tip to a teammate. 39.6 to play, 81-81. Only the first part of that equation, so Cluj-Napoca, the possession and another chance for the lead. Simpson, 23 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. Here he goes, up against Brooks. Put him in the air, got denied from the blind side. They needed backup to stop Simpson, but they had it. And now they have the ball. And the final shot of the 8th finals. Cowan Jr. poked away, but a whistle against Simpson. Well, Xavier Simpson, from hero to villain perhaps. A heroic stat line from Simpson, particularly in the second half, but then a foul with 2.4 to play. But they had that foul to give. They had that foul to give. Only the 4th on Cluj-Napoca. Simpson knew what he was doing. 2.4 still to shoot for Wolves. Cowan Jr., tough inbound. It's away in time. And he's asking for the foul. They're adamant there was a foul. Trayshawn Thurman leading the protests, his teammates joining in. But as it stands, we are heading to overtime. (81-81) at the end of regulation. And these two teams will go a further 5 minutes to decide who goes to the quarterfinals in Valencia next week. Cluj-Napoca getting there from 13 down, but then taking advantage in the game. Building a 5-point lead with around 1.5 minutes to play. Xavier Simpson scorching hot in the second half, but Taylor. And then Cowan Jr. for the tie with just over 1 minute to play. They had a chance. He was asking the question, but it was well challenged. And they will have to play the extra period. The better percentages from the field for the hosts, even at the foul line in terms of accuracy, and dead even in terms of numbers. Both teams 10 of 13 at the stripe in the end. Look at the turnover count. 6 more turnovers for Wolves. Vilnius, you don't see there the offensive rebounding count, which is 12-5 in favor of Cluj-Napoca. So 7 extra possessions there and 6 extra possessions for them on that turnover count. That is why they're right there level.
Ghost screens.
despite not shooting as well.
Place, drive and kick, or go screens. Okay, and read the defense. If they edge, deliver, and like we did, target with the corner. Both didn't. Let's go. Let's go.
No green.
Wolves Vilnius did play an overtime game in the regular season and won it. This is Cluj-Napoca's first overtime game of the 2024-25 BKT EuroCup. We still don't know which of these two clubs, who've both been on the rise in recent years, Wolves Vilnius from their foundation in 2022, Cluj-Napoca with 4 straight Romanian championships. Which of these two clubs will celebrate a first ever EuroCup postseason win? First playoff game, period, for Wolves Vilnius at this level. Only the second for Cluj-Napoca, the first on the road, after they lost their quarterfinal at home to London last season. Will Wolves Vilnius suffer the same fate? Cowan Jr., 12 points, 11 assists. Has the double-double, as does his teammate Garrison Brooks, as Cowan Jr. goes in and lands the first blow of OT. Brooks 13 points, 10 rebounds, so 2 double-doubles for the home team. Xavier Simpson is 1 assist away from a double-double for Cluj-Napoca. 23 and 9 for him. Guarded by Cowan Jr., slips it through with the sleight of hand and completes the double-double in magical fashion. Drew the attention of everybody before the now you see it, now you don't move. Xavier Simpson, 23 and 10. 83-83. Cowan Jr. He'll go again. That's Salin and takes it. Now the big Hankins and puts it in. Cowan Jr. all 4 points in overtime for Wolves Vilnius. Simpson the shake-off. Takes it past Cowan Jr. and to the trail. Hankins rising to rock the wreck. Simpson in the control tower saying you are cleared for takeoff. Zach Hankins. So we start OT with 2 scores for Cowan Jr., 2 assists for Simpson. And we're lock level again at 85-85. Shot clock winding down. Cowan Jr. And that's a shot clock violation. And we get the first significant stop of OT. Wolves have had double the turnovers now of Cluj-Napoca tonight. 14-7. Cowan Jr. forced a 2 of 8 on the outside. Simpson. Guzman. Everything going through Xavier Simpson. Even more so in the extra period. Doesn't get the roll of the rim that time. Hankins backing him up. Gets fouled on his way back up. Foul on Taylor. Well, they put it on Cowan Jr. This is 3rd. It's a 16 and 11 performance from him now, playing 39 minutes. Cowan Jr. playing 39 minutes. More than anybody else in the game by a distance. Xavier Simpson's had 30 minutes of action, 9 fewer. Important foul shots for Hankins on his first trip to the line. Had a tough start tonight. The personification of his team in that regard. Played a big role in that period in which they fell down by 13, then got into foul trouble, but he's rising now to the occasion in overtime. He's up to 10 points, 4 rebounds and a steal in just 10.5 minutes of action. Cluj-Napoca by 2, 2.5 to play, midway point of OT. Cowan Jr. is going to get over 40 minutes in this game. Cowan Jr., the 3! Grill to grill with fellow superstar point guard Xavier Simpson. With a hand in his face, he hits the surely not shot. And Wolves lead by 1. Simpson's turn to attack. He'll meander his way into the lane, kicks it back out. 3-point shot off for Sealy, who's not taken many attempts tonight. They get the offensive rebound, though. Miss for Hankins. Beyond the baseline, Cluj-Napoca possession. It was only the 3rd shot of the game for Sealy, who I mentioned earlier has averaged 21.4 points over the previous 5 EuroCup games. He's shot 64% from 3 in that span. Tonight he's only 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 on the outside, as well as missing a 2.
Give me normal speed now. Okay. When you ball touch the stop. When you ball touch the hand. Okay. And now frame by frame. Okay, stop. Stop now. Okay. This is the ball of the right hand of the black guy. Okay, continue. Okay, frame by frame, frame by frame. Stop. Stop back. Back. Okay, frame by frame. Frame by frame. Frame by frame. Frame by frame. Stop. Stop here.
When the officials are referring to black, they're referring to jersey color, of course.
Yes. Ball for the VC team, for the Cluj. Yeah. Black. Under the basket. Just check the time. Let the play the ball touch the floor. Stop. Why they reset the?
It's okay.
Huh?
Because it was the touch with the ring.
Okay, 14. 14.
We said this was too close to call at the start of the broadcast. 2 teams who both finished 10-8 in the regular season. Wolves Vilnius, by the faintest of margins, the home court advantage, but missing 2 of their key players tonight in Marek Blashevic and Matas Jorgela. Blashevic key through the season, stepping up towards the end of the regular season, as did Jorgela, having been a lesser contributor before that. And they go to the final 2 minutes of overtime, touch tight. Sealy, so much experience, takes the long 2. No pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Rebound, Kulboka. Cowan Jr., 19 points, 11 assists. Wriggles free. Starting to hit a few 3-point shots now as well. He'll attack in the final 5 of the shot clock. Cowan Jr. lobs it up high and throws it away. We saw how high Garrison Brooks could get on an alley-oop pass from Cowan Jr. earlier in the second half. That one too high even for his leave, a matter of timing as well. 2 players who both got double-doubles for Wolves Vilnius tonight. That was their 15th turnover as a team, now more than twice as many as Cluj-Napoca. They've only turned it over 7 times in around 44 minutes of action. And they have the chance to take the lead again. Simpson, fireworks out the finish. Xavier Simpson says to Cowan Jr., anything you can do, I can do too. 26 for Simpson. Final minute, Cluj-Napoca by 2. Cowan Jr.'s turn to attack. Down the baseline, Taylor, Cowan Jr., Andrews, off. Cluj-Napoca were close at the end of the 4th. They're close now at the end of overtime. If they score here, it could take them to the quarterfinals. Simpson, his first ever playoff game. Can he close it now? Xavier Simpson drops it off. Hankins free, can't finish. Off the perfect pass from Simpson. And there's one chance for Wolves. Cowan Jr. An arena in the Lithuanian capital on its feet. 10 seconds. They're down 2, end of overtime. Cowan Jr. versus Xavier Simpson, how it was meant to be. Andrews stumble, foul, and a trip to the line. The foul on Salin with that right foot. Talk about pressure at the stripe here on the shoulders of Andrew Andrews. The man who shot 98% at the line for a league high last season. He's at 87% this season. 3 of 4 tonight. 0.6. Just over half a second to save the season. This arena holds around 10,000. Every one of them holding their breath right now. This one for the tie and the potential of a second overtime. Got it. And they can all breathe a huge sigh of relief, followed by a huge cheer, followed by a huge timeout from Mihai Silvasen, because they still have time for the final shot of overtime. 90-90 as Andrew Andrews makes a big pair.
We need to throw another U-pass. We do this. Karel. Sasu here. Big ball. Ball is here. Here on this side. This side. Yes, on this side. This side. Wait, which side? Here, here. See, throw the pass. Yes. Matt here. Karel here. Matt here. 1 by 1. Screen. Go. 5 is here. Sasu. 1 by 1. You fake. You show screen, but you don't set it. You cut here and you go backward. Pass. Stay high. Stay high. And you look, see. You get that ball. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
This is the 4,603rd game in EuroCup history tonight. It's only the 67th to be a single game elimination matchup. I think it might just be the first to go to double overtime. Andrew Andrews hoping that is what he has ensured by making a pair with 0.6 to play. But overtime 1 is not done yet. Simpson's going to inbound here. What have they got off the back of Mihai Silvasen's timeout? Salin, an excellent shooter. Guzman on there as well. He's going to take a look at how they set up and talk it through.
If they have the same, Sasu Salin here, Hankins, okay, was number 4, and Richard here. Guys, probably they go screen the screener. So, if we are smart enough, you stay here. Anthony and Jeff are here.
So they had Hankins and Stevens as the two big. Stevens, who's now got a double-double, playing on 4 fouls still, 17 points, 10 rebounds. Xavier Simpson, who's got the double-double as well, 26 and 11. Guzman and the captain, Richard, on the court, who's making his return for the first time since round 5. They've got 0.6 seconds. They've got 1 shot at history. Cluj-Napoca, who have never before won a EuroCup playoff game. What a way for the first ever postseason game at this level for Wolves Vilnius to go beyond the distance. 90-90 in the final second of overtime. DJ Seeley is making his way to the court. Salin comes out. Seeley, remember, who's been on fire to finish the regular season, but has only taken 4 shots tonight, hitting just 1 of them. The 35-year-old could yet be the hero. There's confusion here. And the officials have plenty to keep a note of. An issue perhaps with the substitution. An issue that he's talking through at the scorer's table. This one is going to go long into the Vilnius night. These fans have certainly had their money's worth. They're getting it at this club each and every season. They're pushing the boundaries, trying to go the distance, not to everybody's liking. They took the license of another club back in the summer of 2022 to start competing, spending their very first season in existence in the Lithuanian top flight. Caused a bit of a stir amongst the traditional fans in this crazy basketball country where this is the #1 sport. Skepticism as well that they could move away from Vilnius, in fact, when they decided in 2023 to base their headquarters in Dubai. And stiff resistance followed to the possibility of playing games there even. Here we go, Xavier Simpson in, 0.6 left in OT, 90-90, lofted pass, telegraphed, and that is it. We are heading to double overtime in the very first playoff game of the 2024-25 BKT EuroCup season. At the end of 45 minutes of play, Wolves Twinsbet Vilnius 90, U-BT-Cluj-Napoca 90. Two teams dead even in terms of their home records, their away records, their overall records in the regular season. Dead even in the points tally at the end of 45 minutes tonight. Two players on the lob, inbound towards Guzman, who would have been looking for the tip. Wolves Vilnius off the back of taking that timeout, following the timeout of Cluj-Napoca to draw up the play. What to suss out what they were all about. Both teams with 2 double-doubles tonight.
We go anyway. If we enter, it's baseline cut the shift. but we cannot quit and spend 25 dribble without passes. That's the point. We start L50, no. Let's go horse up. So I wanna G on the opposite side, respecting Drew. Jeff, Arnas. Pick and pop. Zoom action. Wait for the screen. Deep. Okay. We go. Touch. If we can enter, go for the alley-oop.
Let's go.
Okay, baseline catch and shift. If not, we...
There won't have been many double overtime games in that 4,603 game history of this incredible competition. This one will be rewarded with a place in the quarterfinals in Valencia next week for the winner. If you're joining us late, Wolves Vilnius led by 13 at the end of one, 33-20. Cluj-Napoca won each of the next 3 quarters, got themselves ahead from 13 down towards the end of the fourth, created a 2-possession lead. Wolves Vilnius, though, saving it with a couple of late threes, and then saved it late in overtime with a couple of big foul shots from this man here, Andrew Andrews. And now here we are into the second overtime period, and Andrews wrong side of the rim. He's played around 30 minutes, 15.6 assists. It's the time now where you look at minutes played, perhaps as the most important statistics on the box score. Simpson still so full of energy and creativity. Burst to the basket, pass back for Hanskins, who does the rest. Simpson with his 12th assist to go along with 26 points, 5 rebounds, a steal and just 1 turnover. Cluj-Napoca by 2, start of overtime 2. Turnover, Cowan Jr. That's the difference. And flying up in transition, Karol Guzman gives Cluj-Napoca a 2-possession lead in the second overtime period. The perfect start. Score, stop, score. Can Wolves save it again? As I was just saying, they did late in the fourth and late in overtime 1. But I say that's the difference. You look at the 2 point guards, the 2 players we highlighted as the key players in that head-to-head matchup. Cowan Jr. here, 19 points, 11 assists, but with 6 turnovers. Xavier Simpson, 26 points, 12 assists, but with 1 turnover. Cluj-Napoca as a team, just 7 turnovers in now more than 46 minutes. Wolves have committed 16. Still, it's only a 1-possession game. By the way, through the course of the season, Cluj-Napoca average around 16 turnovers a game, the second most in the competition. Just 7 tonight, and we're in the second overtime period. Salin, turnaround triple off. So Wolves a chance for the tie or the lead again. Cowan Jr. Belief is back in this arena. Brooks off to Cowan Jr. Andrews from the corner. Can't convert. Cowan Jr.'s got it back and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for the tie. Talk about the importance of the possession count categories. That only the 6th offensive rebound of the game for Wolves. Cluj-Napoca have grabbed 16. Taken so many extra shots, the Romanians. 19 extra field goal attempts, to be precise. Five of 5 tonight. That one for the tie. 94-94. Cowan Jr. has played 43 minutes. Simpson's now played 35. Here he goes, past Andrew Andrews. Three-point shot off. Rebound, quick release, perfectly placed into the path of Jeffrey Taylor at full steam. And it might be full steam ahead to the quarterfinals for Wolves. From 4 down to 2 ahead. 6 unanswered points to resuscitate them in the second overtime period. Simpson passes back to Hankins, that trademark move, and he finishes through the contact for a chance at the lead. Assist number 13 for Simpson, and Hankins is up to 14 points. And a chance for yet another lead change. 2 of 2 at the line tonight. Cluj-Napoca by 1. How many more twists in the tail are we going to see here in these next 2 minutes? Taylor quick down the baseline, delightfully done. Off the side of the window from Andrews, offensive rebound, shot clock still ticking, 5 to shoot here, Cowan Jr. Now 3, Cowan Jr. past Salin. The underarm off the mark. Simpson. Will he go for the 3 for the 2-possession lead? As he goes one-on-one with Cowan Jr. here, will he pull up or blaze past? It is a 3, and it's right on the money. From the almost forgotten about captain, Patrick Richard, who's not played since round 5. But he hits a huge 3 on his return tonight, having played 23 minutes. So I can only offer our sincerest apologies that we lost the satellite for a few minutes. But this game and a place in the quarterfinals of the BKT EuroCup still hangs in the balance here. Cowan Jr. getting contact, he feels, on his path through the paint. They want it looked at, and it will be. 1.3 to play in the second overtime period. Patrick Richard's fourth three of the season, and his first since October, gave Cluj-Napoca a 4-point lead
One more frame.
in the final minute of OT2, and then a 3-point play off the back of the timeout from Arnoldas Kloboka. 2 and a foul.
Yes.
Gets Wolves within 1.
Yeah, the last one who touched it
Xavier
was,
Simpson turned it over
black ball.
with 19 seconds to play with an offensive foul. And now the attack from Anthony Cowan Jr. But the ball goes the other way. He was not fouled. And this crowd can't believe it. On this historic occasion of Wolves Vilnius's first ever EuroCup playoffs game with 1.3 to play. They are down by 1, and Cluj-Napoca have the ball when we return.
No offensive foul. If we can't, Adam, you are there. One is here, alive. Got it. Now, Adam. Sasu. 1, 2, 3 options for the...
Hey, if I cannot get it, I'm throwing that motherfucker at the rim. Somebody just got the rim. Yeah, in the air at the rim.
Right there. I'll go get it. Hey, let's go. Finish. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Just get the ball in is the first challenge here. Get the ball in, and they're pretty much there. They look nearly there towards the end of the fourth. Cluj-Napoca, after completing a comeback from 13 down, they look nearly there at the end of the first overtime period before Andrew Andrews made 2 free throws for the tie. Surely they can't throw it away from here. They've been the best team since the first period. Richard, the captain, with that heroic 3 that right now is the difference, has the responsibility of getting the ball in. Find a teammate, that's all he has to do here, and he does, and he gets it back, and Cluj-Napoca, by the finest of margins, in the finest of EuroCup contests, are going to the quarterfinals as they celebrate their first ever postseason win in this competition. They do to Wolves Vilnius what the London Lions did to them at this stage last season when they lost their first ever playoff game on home court. That is the fate that Wolves Vilnius suffer here tonight. It's Mihai Silvasan's team from Romania who roll on down the road to greatness. And boy, was this a great game here in the Lithuanian capital tonight. They have fans in the house here flying that Romanian flag high, and they'll be flying it again in Spain next week. Road winners, road warriors through 50 minutes of action tonight, led by the 26 points, 14 assists, 5 rebounds, a steal and just 2 turnovers in 39 minutes for Xavier Simpson. The double-double as well for Deshaun Stevens, 17 points, 10 rebounds. 15 in the end for Guzman and Hankins as Cluj-Napoca win it by 1, 100-99 on the road in Vilnius after double overtime.